eating, driving. If you're experiencing burnout, I would say that's pretty normal if you're playing at a high level. So there's a few things that you could try that'll really, I think, improve the quality of your training, of your life, and of your joy. The first two things that kind of come to mind are, the first thing is breathing. Right, I've been playing soccer for 27 years, maybe not at the level that you're currently playing at, but I found out too late a breathing technique called belly breathing. And if you're not familiar with it, right, take this test. Take a deep breath. Right, they say a lot of soccer players, when they take a deep breath, their shoulders will go towards the ceiling. They'll go. And why this is important is because this uses a lot of energy. So if you learn belly breathing, right, if you learn how to go this uses less energy than using your upper back and shoulders, which will help you effortlessly improve your stamina and endurance. So this is one thing, right? If you search Dr. Vranich, V-R-A-N-I-C-H, Dr. Vranich, how to breathe. It's a TED Talk. In 10 minutes, it'll completely change the trajectory of your training because you'll be more relaxed. It'll effortlessly improve your endurance and stamina, and it's just going to help you have more joy while playing. So this is something that if you haven't learned belly breathing, I think they say breathing is the number one skill it's the most important skill that you could learn. So I'd give that a try. Next thing is movement. Right? Soccer players are humans first, soccer players second, which means if you can improve the quality of your movement, you're going to improve if you improve your movement, and you can improve your explosiveness, you can improve your injury prevention, you can improve your running technique, so which means that you can just be more dynamic on the field in an effortless way. So the first thing that comes to mind is, when I read your question, is using an RMT rope. This is just a soft piece of rope that's as long as you are tall, right? As long as you are tall, you could get this at your local hardware store, or just search RMT rope, buy one online. And basically, why it's so powerful is because it's so simple, right? It helps your body understand where you are in time and space, right? Your body's connected from fingers to toes. So as you swing this rope in a rhythmic fashion, what you are doing is effortless strength through movement. You could start to get into different balance ranges of motion. You're using both your hands. It's going to help you connect left and right sides of your brain, and you know, as your hands move, it's just, there are a lot of players, you'll notice that, you know, maybe you've seen a player who looks kind of uncoordinated, or they're just not moving rhythmically. These just by holding on to these ropes with my thumb and my pointer finger, right? I'm just breathing. And then you could start to get into a skip, right? So, and then from here you could start to learn different. They're called rope flow patterns, and they're just gonna help you improve your running technique, right? Because it helps you whip your hands down and whip your legs up, right? You're here. Right? And then you could get to one-legged balance. So for all these reasons, it's like there's not a lot of tools that you can fit in your pocket and bring with you everywhere in the world that's going to help improve your running technique, your breathing, your balance, and help you just get into different ranges of motion and really improve almost everything. I noticed my juggling improved, which started improving my passing and my shooting. So right, I just think this is something that I wish I learned how to learn years ago. So search RMT rope, David Weck, W-E-C-K. Okay. Next thing, right? It's like the more that you go backwards in your training, I feel like one step back, two steps forward. So this is a kick trainer that you can make yourself with a size 1 ball, or order one online. This is the SKLZ Solo Kick Trainer, and you could get one of these for $24 on Amazon, $25, and it's just, you can cram months of training into days or weeks with this ball and a rope. And it's like, well, some people say, oh, stupid, it's just like a children's toy. But clubs all over the world encourage their teams to use kick trainers. AC Milan, Ajax, Sevilla, Wesley Sneijder talks about using kick trainers growing up. So I'm not saying it's more effective than using a wall or a training partner or a rebounder, but what it does is it just helps you improve timing, balance, rhythm, coordination, and it's restoration through movement and meditation. So it's less about the training per se. It's more about kind of getting into a nice flow and a nice rhythm anywhere in the world, instead of spending a lot of time and energy that's going into either training or a lack of training, right? I'm not sure if you're overtrained or undertrained. My gut says if you're talking about burnout, that's why I think that some of these tools are going to be so effective, because they're so effortless, they're fun, right? They're joyful, and they're therapeutic. It's like, anytime you get into breathing and movement and you pair those two things together, magical things start to happen. So you could call this a meditative soccer tool in my mind, right? So nice and easy, breathing, one like a balance, blindfolded, right? Around the back, anything, right? Just getting a lot of touches, working both your feet, working your first touch, having a lot of fun. Okay. Next thing is a 2.2 pound or 1 kilogram medicine ball. And when you pair this with juggling, right, if you alternate between a tennis ball and a 2.2 pound medicine ball, you are going to see your first touch, your passing, your shooting, even your dribbling to a degree, tremendously improve, because it's contrast training, right? Heavier ball will improve power, smaller ball will improve precision. The more precise your touch is, the sharper you'll be. The sharper your touch, the more dangerous you're going to be on the field. So that's why, right, this is $30, $30, and then you get a pack of tennis balls for not even $6, maybe $5 or $6 for a 3-pack of cheap tennis balls, used tennis balls. And this is something that I think, this was recommended to me by one of my buddies on Instagram. His name is _ty.fitness_. He's doing things that current national team, U.S. national team players don't even come close to doing, and this is one of his favorite training tools. So definitely give this a try. Immediately from juggling with this, even 60 seconds a day, it's going to completely change the quality of your play and your passing, your shooting, your dribbling, everything. So hopefully some of these ideas help. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.